So bring it on. Fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how... And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the outstanding defender, Mark Gahey, may not be one of the biggest at 6 feet, but he has a calmness and maturity that gives him a real edge, Peter. I think he's also shown remarkable consistency and leadership in recent years.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Grimaldo goes short. Eder Militao. Great chance! Eintracht Frankfurt are looking to go forward now. Burkhardt. Now it's Nauf. He won't be happy with that one. Teat. Sakiri. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mbappe goes steaming forward. Has a shot! That has been knocked clear. Liverpool have their second corner now. They've played it short. He's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And he's picked it up out wide. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, given away! Burkhardt. Nice defending, it's got the job done. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Nauf. And he's worked it through. He is through here! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's intervened well there. Eintracht Frankfurt upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ødegaard, nicely shaped ball, and he welcomes it in. It's Lewandowski! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
So, third corner of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that is one way to stop him. Looking for options for movement. Koch. Knauf. Nicely spread. Now it's Doan. Burkhardt. Doan. That's a throw. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Doan. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the finish! Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt! And it's Eintracht Frankfurt who take the lead. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Eintracht Frankfurt are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Rodrigo! Against the crossbar! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That has been slung wide. It's a good run down the right. And this is Lewandowski. Takes a shot! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Robert Lewandowski.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your...
Oh, Waters! Can he finish? He scores! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Robert Lewandowski.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's
Two
Doan.
has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And they can counter here. That's a nicely weighted pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And we've reached half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied, it was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Liverpool head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Sakiri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Azar. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, they could break here. And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Knauf. Ødegaard. Grimaldo. Grimaldo, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Shot a goal!
Mbappe really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
He's a sharp little ball here. Good ball, good take. Eintracht Frankfurt needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Christensen. Sakiri. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's searching through. Azar. Aimed beyond the defence. And he was alert to it. And he was quick to get it clear again. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Azar. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Mbappe receives it in a wide position. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Stood up well to him there. Now, can they get him away? Knauf, he has found the way through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Liverpool have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Substitutions taking place.
Liverpool get their fourth corner. And it's been taken short. That's very neat. Frankfurt have the chance to go the other way. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Koch, spread out to the left. Lewandowski is being harried and hassled.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Now it's Rodrigo. And he's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He's beaten the last man. And here's Batshuayi. Sakiri. He shifted it to the flank. He's picked his way through. Looking to play him in. Kurtzer with the delivery. Oh, smashing header!
Frankfurt really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Batshuayi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Koch cuts out the pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That looks a good ball through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more...
Tries a shot! It's in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
After 88 minutes is number 30, Michy Batshuayi.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
It's Lewandowski! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Duan. And it's Götze. Well-timed, excellent interception. Burkhardt. The ball's gone astray. And time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.